Testing. Okay. Okay, chemo paint. Hi, everyone, and welcome to tonight's full moon meditation session. My name is Bee, and I am streaming from the Georgia Meditation Center. A couple of things before we get started. We normally have our quote to help inspire us to meditate. So if I can get, oh, look, there's already people giving me numbers. Thank you so much. I'm going to do 65. Thank you so much, Willa. All right, so this is our quote to start us off tonight, and this is 85. Let's see what we have. So, a thought at a time. Only a single thought can enter our mind at one time. If we have a positive thought, neither a negative nor a neutral thought will enter our mind. If we have a negative thought, neither a positive nor a neutral thought will enter our mind. If we have a neutral thought, neither a positive nor a negative thought will enter our mind. All right, that is our quote. Thank you so much for sharing that number. Thank you. So a couple things we always like to ask, and people are already on it. This is amazing because we've been doing this for so long. Everyone knows to give me a number and everyone knows to share where you're from. So if you're online, please do let us know where you're from, what city, state, or even country, because we have people all around the world join us. And then, of course, we have people at their local centers meditating with us as well. So a couple things. So thank you for sharing where you're from. A couple things is our schedule for today. So we've got our wisdom talk, which is going to be, the topic is inner peace discovered, candle lighting, and then meditation, followed by loving kindness, and my favorite part, which is Q&A, because we learn so much from each other. So that's a good segment to stay if you can. It's a little later, especially for those in the Eastern time zone, but definitely we learn from each other. So if you can stay, do stay for that. A little bit about our teaching monk. We've got Monk Jackie, who will join us shortly. Monk Jackie received his BBA, and he's been a monk since 2014. So with his ordination, he studied the practice of meditation and how important it is in life. So he's very passionate about sharing his knowledge of meditation to the world. So without further ado, let's welcome Monk Jackie.
Hi. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, could be. Hope you're all doing fine. Let's see who's here. Georgia Meditation Center. Good evening. How are you doing?
Thank you. Lampi, we had a busy day today. Very
Oh, really?
busy. Yeah, we had Patimok this morning. So it's been crazy busy here at Georgia Meditation Center. And then now this evening we've got full moon. So amazing staff to help put everything together.
Wow. Wow. So it's been a whole day event.
Satu, a day full of merits indeed and
Oh,
positive energy.
we just passed the 17th of this month as well, right? In
Right,
Thailand. So
right.
we just passed the full moon night, which is a very, very special full moon night indeed. And
Indeed.
I'll talk a little bit about that as we progress to our meditation talk. But hopefully you're still up for our meditation tonight, Georgia Meditation Center.
Oh, and Pete, look, we're ready. Look at the room.
Not too tired just yet, right?
No.
Can everyone hear me fine in Georgia? Can I see some hands, please? All right. Thanks. Okay. Thanks. Very nice. Where else? In Azusa, California. Can you hear me well? Hi. Hi, nice to see you. Welcome. Welcome to the full moon meditation. And Boston, how are you doing? Good? Hi. Nice to see you. Very nice. And from Seattle, can you hear me fine over there? Okay. Very nice. Very good. And from Vancouver, Canada, right? Can you hear me fine? Very nice. Nice to see you as well. Welcome. Welcome. And where else? From Silicon Valley. Welcome. Can you hear me also? Very nice. I think there's some of us from Texas as well and from Georgia meditating outside, I see. Sorry, it's from New Jersey. I read it wrong. Can you all hear me well? Meditating under the moonlight. Is it not too cold? Not too hot there? No mosquitoes there, right? In America?
Not right now. It's heading into fall,
Oh, all
Jackie.
right.
So the weather's perfect. Great
That's good.
weather to meditate and hibernate.
If we sit outside in Thailand, we're gonna get a lot of marks
Oh,
from
really?
mosquito bites, which is, I guess, meditating inside for us would be a little bit more ideal. But if it's comfortable for you, meditating outside, it's a beautiful night and there's a beautiful moon in the sky for us to just embrace, right? A good atmosphere, good vibe
Okay.
for meditation, certainly. So,
Venerable, looks like New York too has joined us as well on site.
oh, really? Let me,
Yeah, they're somewhere. We've got so many centers, it's hard to fit every center. But it is amazing to see how so many centers have people joining at their local center, in addition to people all around the world joining. We've got people from Singapore, from just various countries and states. It's so refreshing to see. Over right now, we've got over 200 people online at this time, and then of course people at their local centers as well.
all right, I see New York now. That's very nice. And yeah, a lot of people from all over the world. Welcome, welcome everybody to our full moon meditation event. This is one very special event that we hold once a month, right? And it is special because we're uniting people from not just in every center in America, but every center from as many countries around the world as we can. And not just centers, right? People from their home also joining from different countries. So it's a great way to unite meditation lovers from all across the world. And having a lot of people who loves meditation joining together to do meditation is something very important in terms of accumulating positive energy, right? This positive energy we accumulate together as a team is what will take us further into the path of righteousness. This energy will help actually change the world in a more positive direction, believe it or not. Changing the world to a world of true peace and happiness isn't just mere dreams, right? They could become reality only when every one of us around the world could achieve true peace, true happiness inside. And it's as simple as that. If you're happy from the true peace, true happiness inside of you, and you share that knowledge with everyone, with as many
Mm.
people as you can until the moment comes where everyone is able to attain it. That is when true world peace will come true. And we're all doing it already right now, going towards that path, right? Everyone joining together to find that true peace, true happiness inside.
So Lumpy looks like a Oregon joined us. It's the first time Oregon Meditation Center joining us for a full moon. And then New Jersey is actually outside today
Yeah, I
at
see
their
New
local
Jersey,
center. Hmm.
Oregon. Uh, mm, all right. I think I will be able to see you in a second, but welcome. Oh, here. Okay, I see you now. Can you hear me, Oregon?
Oh,
You can hear me fine, right? Okay, I think we're setting up our cameras. But, anyways, let us get into our mentions today about how special the full moon meditation is tonight. It is a very, very special full moon. One of the most special full moons that we have once every year as well. In our temple in Thailand, we just went over that full moon, right? It's morning time now, and we just ended our full moon meditation. And we meditated, most of us meditated all night, including myself as well. I haven't yet slept until this moment, and going to share with you of why that is.
wow.
well, well, because this full moon night that we're all meditating together in is, let me get this for you, is called the full moon of the 107th anniversary of the discovery of this meditation knowledge, right? It is the day where our great master, this is his statue, by the way. Some of us may have already seen him. Some of us may be new to this meditation uh, knowledge that we're practicing. Can I see some of our hands to see who is new here, please? All right, all right. So I see some new people, and some of us have been meditating together for quite some time now. Don't worry if we're new and if we've been meditating for a while already. We're gonna be on the same page, on the same practice, and gonna be together to the ultimate goal, all the same together. Okay. But just a little bit about our meditation practice. Is today is our 107th year anniversary of how this meditation method was rediscovered. This statue is actually just to share with you, right? It's made out of gold and it's from many, many people, hundreds of thousands of people gathering up together to help cast this golden statue. And it is here in Thailand. It's to pay respect to our most respectful teacher, our great master. His name is Long Pu Sotjantasro. I'll go into that a little bit later. Okay, but it's a very special full moon night for all of us. This night, 107 years ago, this man, he vowed that he wanted to find true happiness. Right? He learned about it in texts in various with various teachers, right, for over 11 years. And he thought to himself that after learning this much knowledge already, he still hasn't really attained the true happiness that's inside of him that the Lord Buddha discovered, the real thing. So he said that whatever happens tonight, 107 years ago, even if he were to die, he would not get out of this seat. He would just meditate and offer his life. unless he get a glimpse of what the Lord Buddha has attained, the true peace, true knowledge, true happiness inside. And so after that vow, he sat down in the chapel and closed his eyes and started meditating. Okay. And this is a picture representing that certain situation 107 years ago, right? But this is the chapel that he sat in during that night. As the night passes, he started to attain certain amount of meditation experiences. Let me get myself back here. As the night passes, he started to attain more and more meditation experiences until a certain meditation experience came into his mind. His mind was coming more and more to a standstill now. And within that meditation experience, that certain experience, he found out that he has to go towards the center of that experience. And so he did. This may be getting a little bit deep into what we're learning about our meditation today, but just to share with you a little bit of what happened that night. So he went further, deeper at the center of that meditation experience until he was ultimately able to attain a glimpse of the source of true happiness that in the past the Lord Buddha has actually attained, the real thing, the real source of true happiness and the source of purity that all of us has already inside of yourselves. But usually when we close our eyes, our mind isn't really still. And that's why we do sometimes have happiness inside of our mind, but we never really get to what is causing that happiness. There is a source of that happiness inside, like the light, like the brightness in our room. The source of the brightness is the light bulb, right? Within our mind, the source of true happiness has a shape and a figure, but that's for us later on to see for ourselves of what that is. He rediscovered that on that night, 107 years ago. And he shared with everybody after that that stillness is the key to success. Meaning stilling the mind from thoughts, from desires, from anger, from anything. Keeping the mind still, calm and peaceful for a certain period of time until the mind stops and become completely still. That will lead all of your minds to the source of true happiness inside and attain something very wonderful that is waiting for all of us right in there. After discovering this, he then went on to teach a few people, 7 to be exact, 3 monks and 4 laities. After teaching them, they too was able to get to that source of happiness inside of their mind, find true happiness for themselves. And this is a point where those 7 people were the proof that what the great master has attained is in fact true, real, and could be attained by other people as well, not just the great master himself, right? So as time passes, after his first teaching, his discovery, his first teaching, he went on to become an abbot at a certain temple in Bangkok. You may have already been there or know about it. It's called Wat Pak Nam. And in that temple, he continued to study his meditation further and deeper inside, getting even more knowledge, going to the root of what is causing suffering and going to ultimately end that root of suffering for everyone in this whole world through meditation. But first, to find true peace and happiness for himself. right? Going further and deeper into its meditation. And at the same time, teaching people who comes to the temple and wanting to learn about that as well. This is the picture of our great master teaching meditation at that temple in Bangkok that I've just mentioned. You see the picture that he's pointing at. That's part of the meditation knowledge that he rediscovered. It's about the seven bases of the mind, in which you'll be able to find when your mind becomes completely still and you have a certain amount of meditation experience for yourself. But all of this, the main goal here is to be peaceful, to be at ease, to find true peace and true happiness inside. This just comes next of when the mind becomes still and goes deeper and deeper into the meditation knowledge. This is what he did back then, right? Many, many years ago. And since everything in this whole world, in the whole universe, comes into existence, has a time where which it stays and it goes to pass in the very end. The time of our great master also had to come to an end, right? But the knowledge didn't stop with him. Okay. Before he passed away, because it's a very, very long time ago, he had this student with him, Master Nun Jan Konok Yung. Just a little history about our temple and our meditation knowledge as well of how it went about. She is the number one student of our great master, meaning whatever assignment he gave to her in terms of meditation knowledge, she was able to practice it or finish those assignments flawlessly, right? Before he passed away, he told her to stay at the temple, wait for someone to come and continue this knowledge. And he did mention of what this person is going to look like, that he's going to be of certain characteristics and everything. So she did. She waited at the temple for that certain person, meditating, going deeper in her meditation as well, as long as teaching people who comes to the temple. And one day, that person did actually come to the temple. At the time, he was a student, right? But he was very interested in meditation, and knowing that this Master Nun is very profound in her meditation, he spent most of his time studying meditation with her until he becomes also very profound in his meditation, meditating 12 hours a day, even when he was in university. And that person is him, Longpa Damashiyo, which is our current master right now, teaching the same knowledge of how to attain true peace and true happiness inside of all of us. And that there is a source of happiness inside of you that's waiting for you to uncover. Okay. So this is, again, our current master, and he teaches the same thing, that stillness or stopping the mind is the key to success. This is the words from our great master, Prabhupada Temuni Sotjantasaro, right? And there's no changes in that. It is still the very key, the very essence in what we're all doing today in this full moon night, stilling our mind to get to the source of true happiness inside of all of us. Are you guys interested in doing that tonight? Pretty much, I guess. That's why we're all here, right? And in order to get to that point of peace inside, this is the key to unlocking that door. So keep this in mind. And this is the key every single time we meditate. He added a little bit on to that statement as well, just to make it easier, that there's only one principle for attaining Dhamma. Dhamma in this case means purity or true happiness as well, okay? So there's only one principle for attaining Dhamma, and it is to be still. And to be still, one must be relaxed and comfortable. So we know that stillness is the key to success. And for us to be able to be still, we must be relaxed and comfortable. So are you guys relaxed and comfortable right now? Right? Let's make sure, right, that our body is relaxed. We're not too tense. We're not too um, worried about our posture or anything. But be as relaxed as we can be in the situation that we're in, right? Sometimes that also determines how much we're able to relax, but be relaxed and be comfortable. Okay. That's very important. Now, in our meditation knowledge, we teach three main methods to attain that source of true peace, true happiness inside of ourselves, which is one, visualization, two, mantra, and three, not visualizing, not using any mantras, and just to be still and comfortable. All these techniques depends on what you feel good doing. It has to be you yourself who tells yourself of what feels good for you. For some people, they might like to use visualization, thinking of the sun, the moon, full moon night tonight, or a crystal sphere, right? And it feels good, feels comfortable for them. They can be with that image for so long. That time doesn't matter. And that's a good method to use if that's the case. For some of us may like to use a mantra, a recitation of a word or a phrase. Our great master uses Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, which means right. Samma means right, meaning have the right view, the right thoughts, the righteousness way of things, pretty much that. To be right. Not like right and wrong, but it is like right and wrong. It's a little bit difficult to explain in that sense, but you get the idea of it. Samma means right, and arahang means purity, right? Or in certain phrases, it also means enlightenment. So, samma arahang means the right way to purity, the righteous path to purity. So that's the mantra that our great master uses. You could also use that phrase or use any kind of phrase you like that calms your mind down, helps you feel calm, peaceful, and comfortable. I've heard some people use and bright, clear and bright, and that does work as well. Number three is to not worry about anything. Wherever you feel most comfortable, if you close your eyes and relax your body, there would be a place in that vast empty space that feels good and comfortable. If you could rest your mind, rest your attention at that spot without using anything, any methods, or any visualization or mantras, if you can do that and be comfortable doing it, then allow yourself to do that. All in all is to keep our mind at one place. At first, it may move a little bit. Don't worry, follow it if it feels comfortable. But as it slows down, like a wild horse, right? A Mustang, at first, it may be a little bit hard to train. But when we take time and give our love, our passion, our dedication to calming it down, giving it the right tools, the right thing it likes. If it likes something to eat, let it have it. If it likes to rest, let it have it. If our mind likes the mantra, let it have it. If our mind likes to just be still, let it do what it likes. Right? And then it would start to calm down little by little until eventually coming to a standstill. And that's the way to train our mind to be still. And that stillness is the key to success. So if you like the mantra, the visualization, and just to be still, keep your mind at that place. Don't worry about being still or stopping the mind at first. Don't worry about that at all. Just stay there first. Stay calm, relaxed, and comfortable. Whenever the mind starts to have thoughts, starts to run around a little bit, not being still, don't try too hard to bring it back. You could always readjust your body and your mind to come back to the place of comfort once again. And when it is there, keep staying. Stay a little bit longer. If it moves, allow yourself to follow it. Follow it to a new place where it likes to be there and stay comfortable. Stay there for a little bit longer. And eventually, it will come to a standstill. And when we keep it still, it will become even more still. And then when it becomes even more still, our mind will become cleaner and purer. And then that's going to take us to the source of true happiness inside of ourselves. Our master said that a still mind is the ultimate achievement of all quests. When our mind is still, we attain true happiness, a happiness that is whole and complete. So I'd like for us to see the importance of the still mind, that it is what will lead all of us to what we seek, the happiness, the true happiness that we all have the chance to attain, that is all waiting for us inside. This knowledge also didn't come so easily. Stillness is the key to success, or stopping the mind is the key to success. It didn't come easily at all. The great master had to put his life on the line, to vow not to get out of the seat, even if his life ends, and then eventually reaching that knowledge inside. And it's passed down to 3 generations of master until now. It is with all of us that in order to find true peace, true happiness inside, we have to still our mind. And to still our mind, we also have to be relaxed and comfortable. We cannot neglect that at all. Choose your technique. It may take some time to practice. It may be very quickly, depending on what you choose to train your mind with, how well we take care of our mind. Let's put it that way. Visualization, mantra, or just to be still. See for yourself. See for yourself what's comfortable for you. Keep your mind still. Stay at that point of comfort. Then you will reach also the source of true peace and true happiness inside of yourself. How is that for our meditation talk this evening? Quite a few more information than usual, I believe, but they are very, very important things. I think that we learning about this meditation technique to know about a little bit, right? And since tonight is the 107th anniversary, if you would like to, once attaining that peace, that comfort inside of your mind, share that positive energy with our great master. It would be very amazing, right? Or wish for yourself for all the good things to come. Since today marks the victory of him attaining that true peace, true happiness inside of himself also, it refers to us, whatever we wish for would also come true on this very beautiful night. And that's why we meditated all night here in Thailand. And now I'm meditating with all of us all across the world as well. Okay. So before we get into our meditation, we do have our candles by our side, I believe. This candle also marks the brightness inside of our mind, right? So when we light the candle, we're also brightening our mind and at the same time, brightening the world. And when we put that candle together, we'll make the world even brighter. the candlelight coming together is brighter than just one candle alone. So I would like to invite all of us from everywhere around the world, right, to bring our candles together, light them, representing our brightness inside. And then when we are ready, let's bring all of our candles together. Wow. So many people joining tonight for our full moon meditation. There are many pictures from all around the world that we see every day, sometimes on different medias, right? But it is a little bit difficult to find pictures of people coming together to do good things, which is something very beautiful to see. It's one of the most beautiful pictures in this whole world to see all of us here coming to meditate, lighting candles, giving yourself peace, and sharing that brightness with your family, your friends, and everyone around the world. I'd like for us to embrace the moments, feel very proud of yourself for all of this, and share that proudness, that brightness with your friends, your family, right? If you have time, invite them to join this full meditation as well. Invite them to come and get their true peace, true happiness inside as well. So, as we have now lit our candles and gathered them all together, brightening the whole world, let's take a moment to get our body relaxed and comfortable and ready for meditation. Now that we've brightened the world on the outside with our candles, it is time for us to brighten our mind and brighten this world up through our inner peace as well. So when we're ready, let's begin our meditation by softly and gently closing our eyes. Take our time, softly and gently close our eyes, not too tightly, just enough so that we feel good, relaxed, and comfortable throughout our whole face. And there's no tension whatsoever around our eyelids, around our face at all. Relax our head, our neck, our shoulders. Relax our arms, our hands, our fingers. Don't rush, take our time. Make sure each and every part of our body is completely relaxed. Relax our back, our torso, abdomen, our legs, our feet. Relax every single part of our body, all the way down to the tips of our toes. Take our time and feel that relaxation. The calmness in our mind is one of the key essence that will help our mind come to a standstill. So be calm, be relaxed, be comfortable. Take our time and feel the relaxation throughout our whole body. When we start to feel the relaxation, automatically we'll notice that our mind just wants to be with this beautiful feeling. And when it likes to be there, when it enjoys the relaxation, the mind is already beginning to come to a standstill. All that's left to do is just for us to keep on relaxing, maintaining this very, very important feeling. The feeling that we've come across so many times in our life already, but never have really paid a good amount of attention to. This relaxation is what will bring our mind to a complete stillness. All that we need to do is to keep our attention, our awareness with this beautiful sensation. Just knowing that we feel good, we feel relaxed and comfortable is simply enough. Embrace the relaxation. Stay with that relaxation. And don't worry about anything else at all in this whole world. Allow your mind to rest, to relax, and accumulate as much of this beautiful feeling as it is able to. When it gains enough relaxation, enough peace, enough of this feeling that it likes, it will automatically become cleaner, clearer, and brighter all by itself. And when it becomes cleaner, clearer, and brighter, there will be a point where we will all be able to experience that clarity, that clearness inside of our mind. That is part of the practice of meditation. And it indicates that we're on the right path to reaching the source of true happiness that's waiting for all of us inside. And whatever happens, keep on being calm, still, and comfortable, just like this. If you feel that your mind would like to be with an object of visualization, such as the full moon in the sky tonight, or a bright, shining, beautiful crystal sphere, or even with the great master himself, allow your mind to be with that beautiful image. Let your mind sit calmly, relaxingly, and still with that beautiful image inside of your mind. Or if you feel at any moment you'd like to use a mantra to help the mind be calm, be relaxed, be comfortable, then allow yourself to do just that. You could use the phrase used by our great master, Samma Arahang Samma Arahang Samma Arahang. At your own pace, comfortably and relaxingly. Or you can use a phrase such as clear and bright that helps calm your mind down and releases your mind from all thoughts and worries as well. Or if you'd like, you could also just let everything go and connect your mind to the feeling of relaxation without anything else involved. See for yourself what feels most comfortable, easiest, and feels the best for your mind. If you already found it, keep it with that technique. Keep it together with that calm and relaxing feeling inside of your mind as well. If we're able to stay calm and comfortable like this for a little bit longer, our mind will soon come to a point of standstill, and it will help us travel the inner path, the middle way inside, and get us to the source of true happiness waiting for us within. We do not have to wait until we reach the source of true happiness to find peace, of course. Along the whole path, the whole journey is filled with peace, with happiness. Our mind will be nourished. We'll feel clean, clear, and bright from the very beginning of our practice to the very end. This feeling that we're all are having, being calm, being still, being comfortable, shows that we're on just that path, that right path, the right path to purity. All that's left to do is just to keep on going. We will receive even more peace, even more happiness, enough happiness to share with everyone in this whole world. And that is the ultimate achievement of all quests, the end of all our searches, the most valuable treasure anyone could find, all from just stilling our mind, being with this calm and peaceful feeling that we're all having right now. So let's embrace this moment. Take good care of our mind. Let it be calm, let it rest, let it accumulate as much peace as it can. And let's enjoy our meditation in this beautiful full moon night together in silence for this time being. as we continue to relax our body and relax our mind, as we continue to keep our mind calm, still, and comfortable. Our mind would have now accumulated a good amount of positive energy inside, a good amount of peace and brightness. Let's embrace these beautiful, beautiful feelings and energy. And let's bring all of these positive energy that we've accumulated all together into a bright, clear, shining crystal sphere. Let it rest wherever we feel most comfortable. And let's softly and gently expand all our positive energy in that crystal sphere all around us in all directions. Like the sun shining its golden lights, and like the full moon in the sky, sharing its cool and calm brightness to everyone in this world. Let our positive energy expand in all directions, reaching everyone in this meditation room. Cleansing away all negativities, sharing love, peace, and compassion with everyone all around us. And let's continue to expand our positive energy, our brightness, our clarity even more. Expand more and more until it covers our whole city, reaching everyone and all beings. Expanding even more and more until it covers our whole country, cleansing everything in its path, sharing peace, love, and positive energy with everyone it passes through. And expand our mind, our peace, our love even more, wider, brighter, clearer, until it covers up this whole wide world, seeing this world clean, clear, and bright. Seeing everyone in this world clean, clear, and bright. And let's take a moment to wish for all beings in this whole world to be clean, clear, and mind, clean, clear, and bright in their body, in their thoughts, in their mind, to be happy, to be healthy, be free from all harms, all dangers, all negativities, to be able to find true peace, true happiness inside themselves, to be free from all sufferings, from wars, from diseases, from all impurities, to have love, have compassion for one another, wish for true world peace to come true, and for everyone to reach the utmost of happiness as soon as possible. Let's take a moment to share our loving kindness together. Now that we have shared our loving kindness together with all beings together already, let's softly and gently bring our mind back to ourselves. Softly and gently bring our attention back to where we feel most comfortable at this moment. Rest our mind at that point of peace. And let's take a moment to wish for ourselves to always be happy, be healthy, wealthy, wise, successful, and fulfilled in all our wholesome wishes. Be free from harms, from dangers, from all obstacles, from all negativities at all times. Be able to find true peace, true happiness inside of ourselves as quickly and as easily as possible. Be able to reach the source of true happiness in our mind as quickly and as easily as possible, and reach the utmost of happiness as soon as possible. And let's take a moment to wish for ourselves for what we need. Now that we are coming towards the end of our meditation, let's take a moment to make sure that we still feel good, relaxed, and comfortable. That we're still connected to that point of peace inside of ourselves. And make sure to maintain this peace with us at all times, so that our mind will become even clearer, even brighter, even after we end our meditation session. Take good care of your mind, yourself. Share that happiness with everyone around you, so that true peace could come to this whole world. And now that we're at the end of our meditation, while being relaxed, calm, and comfortable, let's end our session and softly and gently open our eyes. Sapphe buddha phalapata pacekananjayang phalang arahantananjate shena rakhang bandhami sapaso sapabuddhanupavena sapathammanupavena sapasankhanupavena sathasoti bhavantu te. And welcome everyone back to our meditation session. Hopefully you all had a wonderful and a peaceful meditation, feeling good, clean, and bright inside. Maintain this brightness with you, right? So you can be the brightness to this whole world and everyone around you. Hope you enjoyed. And let me pass the mic back to our moderator, B.
Thank you, Monk Jackie. That was absolutely so beautiful. That was such a great meditation session tonight. So thank you. Also, if you look out tonight, you guys, the full moon is actually called the harvest moon. So when you see that outside, keep that brightness in your mind as well. The full moon is a great mental object for our meditation. With regards to our next meditation session, full moon meditation session is going to be next month, October 17th on Thursday. So please mark that on your calendar. And I was actually, yep. So that's our next one. 6 o'clock Pacific, 7 Mountain, 8 Central, and 9 Eastern. And earlier, as I was seeing all the pictures of all the centers coming together and all the people online, we had over 370 people online and all the people at the centers as well together, all coming here tonight to meditate. It really hit me. So we've been doing this almost 2.5, 3 years now, every month, but it was just such a beautiful experience to see it and just to realize how this is like the only time that we get to come together as a community and meditate like this. It's so powerful. I mean, we actually have probably over 500, up to 700 people meditating with us every month. And to see it and to see all the centers working together and unifying to meditate under the same full moon, it's just so powerful and inspiring when you see it. And it also goes to show too that wherever you're at your home, you can invite your family and your friends. You too can bring people together and amplify this brightness in the mind and extend it to the world. So definitely want to encourage people as you find benefits to meditating with us, share it with other people. You can do it anywhere. Last month, I actually joined in St. Kitts, which is an island in the Caribbean. So it just goes to show wherever you're at in the world, we can meditate together. And it's the only time we come together as one throughout all of our centers throughout the country to meditate like this. So it's really powerful. And I'm so glad that I have the opportunity to meditate with you guys. So I had such a great experience today. So definitely want to encourage people to share this with other people as well. And our next full moon meditation will be on the 17th in October. So another thing too, we always do this and it's, you never know, there's always new people joining us all the time and we value feedback. So if you can, please do let us know how we're doing, what you'd like to see if we're not doing it, any recommendations you might have. When you log off of Zoom, you'll also get the QR code as well to fill out the feedback form. So please do so if you've got anything that you want to share with us. Uh, in addition to that, we've got our amazing app called MindGem, and we also have a website for MindGem as well. Now, I highly encourage you to download MindGem because it's a great way to get notifications of our once a month full moon meditation sessions. Notifications are sent out in your app. In addition to that, we have over 200 audio tracks, thanks to our amazing teachers who continue to add content on there. So it's a great resource to meditate with us at the convenience of your own home when you need something to help calm you down and some guiding. We've got some of the top teachers on the app. So please do download it if you don't already have it. Again, it's a great way to stay connected to our meditation sessions as well, our full moon meditation sessions. In addition to that, we also have the website that you can look through, and we've got all of our locations in the US, in the Americas, and you can find your local center near you. All of our centers are offering meditation classes, but again, I mean, keep in mind, all of our centers have meditation classes, but this is the only time where we get to see each other like this, meditating together as a big community. So it's really empowering. In addition to that, you never know where you're going to end up. So it's really good to know that there are other centers that you can go to if you move away. So that's one great resource to have as well. We also offer other online sessions as well. We've got Mind Stories, we've got Late Night with Monk Clint. We've got peacetime as well. So we have so many resources available. This is a powerhouse of just meditation. If anyone is interested in meditation, we are it. We are the real deal. You can meditate on your phone, online, at the centers. It doesn't get any better than that. So with that, we're going to transition over to Q&A. We've got about 10 minutes left. If anyone has any questions, please feel free to give it to your moderator at your center, or you can add it on the chat. Now, Venerable Jackie, we did have a question come through earlier that I said I would make sure to ask you when we have Q&A, and it's from Anne, and her question was, is a sutra a meditation?
A sutra usually refers to the teaching of the Buddha. It could be the teaching in terms of meditation as well. Usually it helps to let go, right? And when you're let go, you're actually in a form of meditating, but it's just to release the mind from tension. Our mind is always holding on to something. Um, Thoughts with people, with animals, sometimes our pets are things, or with other things, right? It's holding on to something. Sutras is there to help teach us to let these things go as well. And when our mind is able to let go, it feels free and it feels calm and comfortable. We need to be calm and comfortable to be still, right? And that's the key essence to leading the mind to become still. To be still with that comfort, we need to add awareness together with that comfort, right? To keep it in balance, not too tense, not too loose. And that's where meditation happens, when we already are able to let go and we keep that feeling, that calm and comfortable feeling from letting go in a continuous rhythm in our mind to stay with that feeling basically, and then it will automatically eventually become still ultimately.
Thank you,
So that's that.
Venerable. Okay. So Tyler has a question, and the question is, how many hours a day do you meditate? And I know today it seems like it was all night. You haven't slept yet. And what has your experience been?
Usually we average meditate around 4 to 6 hours a day in our meditation group. Some monks do meditate a little bit more. Some monks maybe can't meditate as much due to the other responsibilities that they have as well. So usually around 4 to 6 hours on average, but tonight maybe a little bit longer, about 4 hours longer than usual, or 6 hours longer than usual, depending on the monk. Okay. So that's the first question. If you want to join to see what it's like to meditate with us, then uh, there's always room for you. Maybe if you want to ordain and try practicing meditation as well for yourself, you can see that would be the best way to know what our experiences are like in our meditation. But what is my meditation experience like, right? So it's pretty nice, pretty relaxing, and I enjoy my meditation experience. There are things that I have in terms of meditation experiences that I share with my teaching monk. It's a little bit difficult to share publicly sometimes because it does bring about um it's called anticipation in meditation. So if I let you know some of the experiences I experienced in my meditation, when other people hear it, when they close their eyes and meditate, they might expect to have the same experience. So the experience may not be as genuine as if you were able to experience it for yourself without knowing what will come, right? So that's why this is some of the things that I can share about my meditation experience. But all in all, the main purpose of meditating is to find true peace, true happiness. And I do have that. And all the monks also who meditates do have that in their meditation.
Thank you, Venerable. So I just want to piggyback off that question. I'm just curious how, meditating, I think most people hear if you meditate more than an hour, that probably scares them right there. Like an hour, I think is plenty for most people. How do you motivate yourself to meditate that much longer than most people? Is it hard? What sustains you in order to kind of be able to meditate that long?
Hmm, good question, actually. I now I'm just thinking back to when I first started to meditate, and it was very difficult for me. Also, sitting for 5 minutes is already torture. So I didn't understand meditation, and that's why that happened, right? Sitting for an hour is a very, very long time because I wasn't meditating correctly enough. So once I started to learn, I became a monk, right? And I started to learn more and more about meditation. Meditation is supposed to be easy and relaxing. It's not supposed to be torture the way I did it before. So, after learning to meditate correctly, feeling calm and comfortable, learning to maintain that feeling more and more, sitting for an hour is not enough anymore. I wanted myself to go further and further to go more. But um we do still have to eat, we do still have to take care of our body, we do still have to wash ourselves, right? So there's only a certain amount of meditation periods we can do. We need exercises to do more meditation as well. But yeah, nowadays, I'd like to do as much as I can within the session, and time isn't really significant anymore. I'd be happy to go more than 3 hours, more than 4 hours, if possible. Right. So,
Wow. Venerable, that's so inspiring. I hope to get a fraction of that one day.
oh, for sure you can, right?
That's-
Just to maintain that peacefulness with you, and you just want to go, keep on going automatically by yourself. It motivates your mind
mm,
automatically.
Thank you, Venerable. So there's a question that just came in from someone here at the Georgia Meditation Center. And the question is, does meditation balance your chakras? If so, how do you know they are balanced?
Not sure what chakras actually are, if they are um, terms of energy in our mind. I haven't studied really deep into that knowledge just yet. Okay. But of what I could share that may be related to the balance of the chakras is it does balance the moods and emotion of our mind. It does balance I think I'm getting what you mean by the balancing of the chakras. And I would say it does just that. It balances everything out, right? Hmm. I'm trying to put it into words. It's a little bit hard to explain because it's a more abstract way of practicing meditation. I mean, a more abstract type of explanation that I have to do is from meditation. So when we get frustrated, when we get angry, and we do things hastily, we do things quickly, maybe with a more vicious, strong emotion, and that al- it alters the airflow in our body if that is related to chakras in a way, right? So it swings our mood, our emotion, everything in our body, our blood flow, everything is impacted according to our mood, our emotion, in that way, our mind, the state of our mind. If our mind is calm and relaxed, everything will be also affected in an opposite way, in a better way. In this way is where the practice of meditation comes in. So it brings the mind to a point of being calm, being still, being comfortable. And it does balances everything out, makes better decision making, make the blood flows more stable, doesn't give the mind the anxiety for someone who may have a lot of thoughts, a lot of worries in their mind. It calms that down. And overall, it brings peace to not just the mind, but the mind affects the body. So it brings peace to the whole body as well. It does bring you good complexion as well, meditation, believe it or not. And it does help with the aging process as well in meditation. So it affects many, many things. And I think this is quite related to the balance of chakras.
Thank you, Venerable. So this is a good question. Why did you become a monk?
Well, to pay gratitude to my parents, that's uh, my first reason of becoming a monk. It's a tradition here in Thailand to pay the best way, the utmost way to pay respect to your parents is to ordain to become a monk. So I did. And I was planning to ordain for a year only. But then after learning about meditation, I I was more and more interested in meditation. Thus now I'm in my 10th year as a monk, going to my 11th year soon. So, yeah, gratitude was why I decided to ordain, and meditation was the reason I stayed a monk until this very day.
Thank you, Venerable. So our last question of tonight, since it is 10:29, is from Thorn, and the question is, how do you still your mind in a chaotic environment?
Practice and practice. Um, the more we practice, the stronger our mind becomes. Stronger in terms of being more still, less prone to whatever would distract the mind from the stillness inside. So the more we practice, the stronger our mind becomes. And in whatever situation comes, that practice that we've accumulated, that stillness that we've accumulated, will be what helps us with all the chaos from the outside. One thing that would also help, because when our mind is not at that state of stillness that's strong enough just yet, resetting, letting go of the chaos on the outside, bringing our mind back to the point of peace. Whenever we notice our mind starts to sway away from this point of peace more and more often, we'll bring our mind peace and comfort and tranquility in the situations, amidst the situations that's happening on the outside.
Okay, thank you so much, Monk Jackie. This wraps it up for tonight. Thank you again for your wisdom and your guided meditation. It was so beautiful and such a great way to honor our teacher. Without him, we wouldn't have this meditation method, and to have the abilities to have all these centers around the world practicing Tamakaya. So thank you so much for that. And everyone, please do join us for our next full moon meditation session, which will be October 17th. Again, invite your family, friends, bring them all together as one, just like at the centers, and let's make this a beautiful experience for everyone that we know. And we hope to see you again in future sessions. Meditate often and meditate well. Bye, everyone. Oh, yeah, and the QR code. Please give us feedback if you've got anything to share. Thank you.
Let's come together to open the new whatever, to eliminate all conflicts and differences. It's time for everyone to join hand in hand. At last, now the world's beyond healing. It's time to change the world. As the one who knew in the past, in this period of our time, we will see. Before we depart this world, everyone must join hand in hand to change the world from darkness to brightness, from suffering to happiness, from ignorant to the knowledge one. Change the world, we have to do an easy way. Be happy and center of the body and move within. At the same position of the one who moved from the past. Change the world from the era of darkness to the era of light. From the old era to this new era, the world will be like heaven on earth. No classes in society. Everyone will be evenly happy. We speak the same heavenly language. Become as one with smiles of love. We'll be kind, the world will change. The world will change. Let's come together to change the world. Let's come together to change the world. Let's come together to change the world. Let's change the world. We have to do it the easy way and relax each other with childlike innocence. Everyone must join hand in hand. Gently close your eyes and relax. Still your mind at the center